Hello, my lovely Trails fans. Welcome back to our next episode of Trails from Zero. Alrighty, we are going to head on over to the restaurant to talk to Grace. Wait, that restaurant over there is the one the reporter told us about. We'll need to get information one way or another, so let's hear her out this one time. So we can't go anywhere to heal up or anything, so I guess we'll go straight in here.
やっぱり来てくれたわね。ほら座って座って。お姉さんがごちそうしてあげるから。
それなんですけど、食事は遠慮しておきますよ。代わりに話を聞かせてください。
何よ、いいじゃない。それとも何？僕たちは警察の偉い人みたいに賄賂は受け取らないぞってこと？
俺は別におごってくれるなら喜んで。
私も別に貸しを作るのでなければ。
まあそうね。
常識の範囲内なら問題はないと思うけど。
潔癖症なのはロイド君だけみたいね。硬いばっかりだと捜査官として大成しないぞ。
わかりましたよ。ただし酒はなし。それならごちそうになります。
おいしい。かなり腕の立つコックがいるみたいね。なかなか美味です。
しかしこんなうまい料理に酒がないなんてありえねえぜ。なあロイド、せっかくのおごりだしちょっとくらいいいだろう。
ダメだって。こっちは仕事中なんだから。どこかでけじめはつけないと。
はいはい。ったくうちのリーダーは固いね。
ランディさんが柔らかすぎるのではないかと。
そうね。さすがに仕事中にお酒はどうかと思うわ。
面白いわね、あなたたち。点でバラバラな顔ぶれなのにどこかまとまってるっていうか、なかなかいいチームみたいね。
褒めても何も出ませんよ。それより旧市街での事件に関してはさっき一通り話した通りです。あなたが持っている欠けたパズルのピース、そろそろ話してくれませんか？
もし嫌だって言ったら？
グレイスさんのことを今後一切信用しないだけです。お話をする機会も今日で最後になるでしょうね。
嘘嘘、本気にしちゃやーよ。でもその毅然としたところは結構いいよね。優しげなマスクとのギャップがなかなかそそるっていうか。
さてみんな、そろそろ捜査に戻ろうか。
ええ、そうね。
ごちそうさまです。
ああ、冗談だってば。パズルのピースでしょ。ちゃんと話してあげるから。まず前提として、あなたたちルバーチェって知ってる？
その名前は。
なんだ二人とも豆鉄砲食らったような顔をして。
ルバーチェ商会。クロスベル市で認可された法人にそんな名前があったような。
表向きは認可された法人を名乗ってるわ。だけどその実態は昔からクロスベルの裏社会を支配しているマフィアよ。
マフィア、犯罪組織というわけですか。
なるほど、そういうのがいるって噂は聞いたことはあるが、ロイドとお嬢は知ってたみたいだな。
ああ、クロスベルに住んでいたら嫌でも耳にする名前だからな。
いろいろなコネクションを持っている組織みたいね。有力者とのつながりもあるから警察も簡単に手が出せないって聞いたことがあるけど。
なるほど。裏社会はどこの国も同じか。
そのルバーチェがどうかしたんですか？
うん、それなんだけどね。最近ルバーチェの構成員が妙な動きを見せてるらしいのよ。どこか忙しそうっていうか、積極的に動いているっていうか。それで私も暇を見ていろいろ調べているんだけど、
マフィアが忙しそうに動いている。
どう考えてもいい予兆ではなさそうですね。あなたが旧市街に来ていたのももしかしてそれと関係が？
そういうこと。ある筋から聞いたんだけど、半月ほど前マフィアの構成員が旧市街をうろついていたらしくてね。しかも人目を避けるように質素な格好をしていたらしいのよ。何かあると思わないかしら。
匂うな。
なあ、プンプンする。
2つの不良グループが同時に起こすのは難しいと思われていた2件の闇討ち。そこに新たな第3の容疑者が現れたわけね。
でもおかしいです。なぜマフィア組織が不良グループのメンバーをわざわざ闇討ちに？
なあ、問題はそこだ。何らかの敵対関係があるなら話は単純なんだけど。
Probably so that they can eliminate the competition and take down the downtown district.
私の知る限りそういったいざこざは今までなかったんだけどね。同じ暴力的なところはあってもマフィアはプロだし、不良たちは所詮アマチュア。利害が絡むわけでもないから対立する接点がないのよね。
じゃあどちらかのグループが相手を潰すためにマフィアと手を組んだってのはどうだ？その場合自分とこの闇討ちは偽装ってことになるだろうが。
そこまでやるかしら。
ああ、少なくともあのワジとバルドの2人にそこまでの険悪さはなかったな。
They're kind of keeping well, they were keeping kind of a balance in the downtown district considering there is no law down there.
どちらかというと、なんとなくお互いを認め合ってるような。
あら、鋭いじゃない。私の知る限りあのバルド君とワジ君はいい喧嘩相手って感じなのよね。もともとあの旧市街にいたのはバルド君のサーベルバイパーだけだったんだけど、そこに2年くらい前あのワジ君がふらりと現れてテスタメンツを結成したのよ。当然バルド君たちに絡まれて締め上げられそうになったんだけど。
ひょっとして返り討ち？
そうなのよ。ワジ君ああ見えて格闘術をやってるみたいでね。目にも止まらぬパンチとキックで油断してたバルド君を叩きのめしちゃったらしいの。
あら、意外です。
はあ、あんな可愛い顔してそんなに強かったのかよ。
あのバルドも相当なものだったけど。
まあ最初は油断しただけで、その後は何度かやり合ってほぼ互角の勝負みたいだけどね。でもそういう経緯があるからお互い認め合っているみたいよ。
なるほど、ライバルというわけですね。
となるとマフィアを利用して相手を潰そうって線はなしか。
そうだな。2人とも人望は厚そうだから手下の暴走じゃなさそうだし。そうなると
私としたことがサービスしすぎちゃったか 他の取材があるからこれで失礼させてもらうわ。まあせいぜい頑張っていい記事を書かせてちょうだい。それじゃまたね。
我が道を行くって感じの人ね。でも彼女のおかげでかなり情報が揃ってきたわ。
ああ、マフィアの話が聞けたのはかなり大きな収穫だった。問題はどうしてマフィアが旧市街に介入してるのかだけど、これは難しいな。判断できる情報が少なすぎる。
警察のデータベースでも見た覚えはありません。セキュリティの高い場所に隠されてるみたいですね。
いわゆる機密情報ってやつか。
彼らを取り巻く関係を考えるとその可能性は高そうね。
Wouldn't be surprised if the VP's in their pocket too. VP? Vice Commissioner? The VC, not the VP.
一度支援課に戻ってセルゲイ課長の判断を仰ごう。なんとか自力で解決したかったけど、そうも言ってられないみたいだ。
そうね。
そんじゃとっとと戻っておっさんを捕まえるとすっか。
The lady sitting behind us earlier was pretty cute, wasn't she? Hey, Roos, are you even listening? Huh? Oh yeah, what were you saying? So how was your food? It's great stuff, right? Daddy's such a good cook. All the trucks cost a heck of a lot of mirror. Luckily, the government's been giving out subsidies to help make them more affordable. Thanks to that, my company's been steadily building up our fleet of trucks. Isn't there any place around here that has cheap rent? City Hall told me to look in this area, but I haven't found anything. Oh, we're on the edge of town and there's delinquents all around. Basically, those guys like to come and mess the place up real good. Those tracksuit wearing jackasses come here every couple of days. They're so annoying to deal with. Those brats from the downtown district piss me off. They fought right in the middle of my humble little shop before. I obviously threw their asses to the curb. First things first, I need to do some preliminary market research. A month should be long enough, I think. I'll start by checking out the city. Huh? Excuse me, my lady, did we not come here to purchase Septium? Have you forgotten about that already? Huh? What are you talking about? Why would I come to Crossbell just to buy some shiny rock? That's a total waste of an opportunity. It's quite obvious she wants to see the sights. Alrighty. Couple more pieces of dialogue. A lot more of those delivery trucks have been coming through here lately. Thanks to that, it's been much easier to stock up an inventory. Come on now, don't be shy. This one was caught just this morning. Let's see, 8 carrots, 12 onions, and 15 salmon. And then after that, wait, what else did I need to buy? Welcome, friends. You can count on us to sell you freshly harvested vegetables at a great price. Don't miss your chance at some great veggies. There's no stopping Dins when he sets his mind on accomplishing a goal. Not only that, but he can, for better or worse, be pretty naive. I don't think he's ever been suspicious of someone's motives. So imagine my shock when he told me he wanted to start his own business. Dins was having a sale, so I may have bought myself a little more than I was planning to. I was trying to save some money, but look at how that turned out. Those hooligans in the downtown district sure love to come up here and cause a huge ruckus, and drive off all my customers in the process. I just put up some rather unique items too. Ugh, they're really pissing me off. It looks like a quick roundabout to speak to people would not be amiss. Huh? I thought they were going to have the whole big showdown today. The heck happened to them? Oh, I give up already. I just want to play. Those boys in the tracksuits pass through here often. These old ears of mine couldn't make out what all the fuss was about, but I'm just glad everyone's enjoying themselves. Yeah, so the Mafia is involved. Things are gonna get dangerous. Will those goons ever get tired of fighting? It'd be fantastic if they did. I'd finally get the peace and quiet needed to study for this darned exam. I used to be a well-renowned trader, so don't lump me in with the rest of the crazies living here. From the jobless to the penniless, we see all sorts. You'll also find a fair share of drifters from other countries who ended up here. But as long as you live here, you're a kindred spirit. After all, those of us at the bottom have got to help each other get out to survive. That smells good. Doesn't that smell great? It's making me hungry. I want Daddy to eat with us. I hope he comes home soon. It's all thanks to my husband's hard work that I can cook warm meals for my family. I'm grateful for everything he does. Door is shut tight. A voice can be heard inside. Man, give me another drink. Door closed. Now that it's come to this, I regret not reading my old man's medical textbooks. Medical textbooks? What the? Oh, it's just you guys again. You got a problem with that? Everybody has a secret or two. We dragged Azel back here after he was assaulted to administer some emergency medical care, but he didn't regain consciousness. We ended up calling an ambulance and had to wait until dawn before we could shuttle him off. I may despise my old man, but I really regret not having him teach me some basic first aid techniques. So that's what happened. You guys must be worried sick. Yeah, strangely enough, the ambulance didn't depart for the hospital immediately after picking up Azel. Oh? How come? Apparently some other person downtown got injured and sent to the hospital. It was some stinking saber viper. One of his comrades told us he got hurt. The ambulance ended up taking both injured victims to the hospital at the same time. So members from both of your groups were assaulted on the same night. Interesting. Talk about some convenient timing, eh? Convenient? The timing was horrible. Do you think we want to share an ambulance with some viper? I lost my cool there for a second. Azel being hospitalized has me worried. My old man works there, so maybe I'll use him as an excuse to go visit Azel tomorrow. Damn those saber vipers. They've been holding a grudge against us ever since they lost the last fight. Shameful cowards. There's no doubt they're the culprits. I wonder how Azel's doing. I hope he's regained consciousness by now. Please notify Wazzy of any new information you may have stumbled upon. There's no need to speak with us. I told the members to wait for my orders before they try anything. We'll postpone our actions for the day at the very least. Really? Thanks. Oh, don't get the wrong idea. I'm hardly doing this for your sake. We're just conserving our stamina while we can so that we may bathe in the blood of those filthy vipers. Dude might be pretty on the outside, but damn, his personality's hideous. Going downtown isn't nearly as bad as you'd think. A lot of spare parts lying around waiting to be rediscovered. Right, think it's about time to see what I can dig up today. I think a fight broke out around here a few days ago. I saw a bunch of broken glass and some blood spatters. My chest tightened up just looking at it. Cookie got done in by the Testaments. He stuck out his neck for me all the time. Huh? Didn't we fight you guys earlier? Oh yeah, totally. You guys kicked our asses. You better mark my words, because I'd be sure to kick your asses twice as hard, eventually. Is he attempting to fight us yet again? His physical capabilities far surpass his mental capacity. These are the kind of guys to forget stuff within 3 minutes, trust me. Those rotten blue bastards, prepare yourselves while you still can. You will wish you never laid your filthy hands on Koki. Hey, yeah! 100 times over, 100 times again, time to return the favor, you dig? Those other freaks were hanging around our turf again, were they? I'll pay back each and every one of those testaments for what they did. Don't even think about getting in my way either, I'll crush you. I'm so gosh darn mad, and I knew we should have taken him out while we had the chance. Back when we were loading Koki into the ambulance, we ran into a bunch of the blue bastards. They were crying about how one of their guys was knocked out too, so the ambulance took him along with Koki. Oh right, I guess the guy from the Testaments rode in the same ambulance as your friend. But in that case, wouldn't you have known that the Testaments got hurt too? They even claim that his wounds were the result of your signature nail bats. Heh, that's pretty obviously one of their dirty tricks. They ain't afraid of getting down and dirty, those brainiacs are always trying to make us look bad. Son of a bitch. I know we decided to retreat, but we should have totally beat the heck out of them right there and then. Those gangs from the downtown district are stirring up trouble once again. Those hoodlums never change, do they? Can't the CPD do something about them? I'm sure you're aware how hectic and noisy the streets can get around these parts. Once you get used to all the racket though, you start to feel a little lonely whenever it quietens down. Isn't it a funny thing? I have arrangements to meet with an old friend of mine today. We go back a ways, he and I. Even now, after we've both retired, the two of us are still very close. The bonds between these street merchants run deep, you see. Come back to the Fisherman's Guild whenever you get the chance. We'd be glad to welcome you. The Fisherman's Guild is always trying to reel in new recruits. Any interest, kid? You want to be our comrade and rods? We welcome people of all experience levels to come and join our ranks. Sorry, I'm kind of in the middle of working. There's no way I'd have time for this. Our branch of the Fisherman's Guild is for all of Crossbill's fishing enthusiasts. You're looking at one of them right now. Member number 3, Copen, rank Master Fisher. Seriously though, special support section? Is it actually true your division was created due to some internal drama at the CPD? You've certainly got your sources locked down tight. You bet your battens I do. Don't you go underestimating on the power of our connections. We get our hands on all the juiciest morsels of information from all over the continent. For example, if I wanted, I could get a head count on every hottie and hunk across all of Erebonia. It's a wonder I haven't gone mad with power. I don't know if that was the best example, but I have heard that the Guild's info network is one of the best there is. I agree. His speech patterns do not match those of other men I have met. I do not know what to make of this exactly. Anyway, I'm sure we'll be seeing a lot of each other in the future. If you're feeling up to the challenge, what do you say to taking a little test? Huh? What kind of test is it exactly? Oh, it's nothing too complicated. I'll pick out 10 questions at random from our test bank we use in the written portion of the Bracer exam. That way I'll be able to know if you're at least as knowledgeable as a junior Bracer if you manage to get all 10 of them right. However, if you were to fail, there will be no place for us to operate in Crossbell, where some of the continent's greatest Bracers have gathered. Am I correct? Man, talk about putting on the pressure. So we miss one question, we're gonna be labelled a bunch of dumbasses. That's kind of a raw deal. Oh, not at all. I'm not doing this to put you guys down, that's just not my style. So here's a tip for you. You can study the stuff that's gonna be on the exam over at the public library in the admin district. Remember, I'm giving you this test to see if you'll actually be worth your salt when it comes to helping the citizens of Crossbell. So, are you guys up for the challenge? Sure, we'll give it a shot. Now that's what I'm talking about, baby! Yo, Lloyd, you sure about this? Yeah, I'm not too worried about it, honestly. I had to take similar exams back at the academy. And besides, it's almost like I'm running away if I back out of it now. It wouldn't feel right. I understand what you mean, and I agree. Likewise. Guess there's nothing more to say then. Let's do this. I like that feisty attitude. By the way, Lloyd, I get the impression that you're the lead of the group in a way. Want to take a crack at answering the questions on behalf of everyone else? Yeah, I'll do it. Ooh, I love that look in your eyes. It's giving me the willies. Okay, boys and girls, let's get this party started. Bracer Guild Receptionist Michelle's Test, Bracer General Education Examination. And now the first question. This one will be a cute freebie to get you warmed up. As we all know, the Orba Revolution brought forth the technological advancement of Orbans to our continent. The question is, how many years ago did it occur? About 50 years ago. I'm pretty sure it happened about 50 years ago, right? Bingo! Right you are, my friend. Don't let it get to your head though, that one was just a freebie. But really, it's crazy to think about how much Orbal technology has advanced in the last few decades. Back when I was a little kid, I would never have imagined riding in something as fancy as an Orbal car. It seemed like something straight out of some fairy tale. Phew, that's one hurdle down. Anyway, on to the next question. Question numero 2. The driving force behind the Orba Revolution was all thanks to one man's prototype ordnance. This one's another gimme, but who is the creator of said ordnance? That would be Epstein. I know this one, it's Professor C. Epstein. Huzzah! You got the right answer! Did you guys know that people were skeptical on his invention at first? They probably just didn't see what the big deal was. But once people began to realise just how gosh darn useful they are, they quickly became an integral part of our daily lives. The Epstein Foundation has made great efforts towards the research and adoption of Orbal technology. That much is common knowledge. The Orbal staff I use for combat also falls under the Foundation's research efforts. Oh yeah, Tio totally mentioned that she's employed by the Epstein Foundation. That was a close call. She probably would have given me quite a glare if I screwed that one up. Enough chit chat. Next question. We all know that quartz are the key component to any Orbal device, right? And to synthesize quartz, you need Sepith. And when I talk about Sepith, what specific form of septium am I referring to? Septium fragments. I believe they're septium fragments. Oh heck yeah, you got that right, buddy boy! Septium fragments are refined into quartz, which we then use in our Orbal devices. Monsters are inherently attracted to septium, so they often end up munching on Sepith. Defeating critters is an easy way to obtain Sepith, so keep that info in your back pocket. So far so good, these questions are all common sense. It's time to prepare for question 4. Our good friend the Erebonian Empire lies to the west. Its important and overwhelming existence can be felt by all of us Crossbellans. I imagine you've probably seen their emblem before. Can you recall what the symbol of Erebonia is? It is a golden stallion. I believe it's the golden stallion, right? Nay is what I'd say if you were wrong, but you're right. It's no secret that the pride of the Erebonian Empire lies in its unmatched military might. The golden stallion is a symbol of that power of theirs, and thus is on the country's emblem. There was once an order of knights in the empire known as the Eisenritter. They were known for employing cavalry, so that may be why the empire adopted the golden stallion as its emblem. Nice, managed to get that one right somehow. Now for question 5. We're almost halfway through this little quiz, so hang in there. A nation known as the Calvard Republic sits directly to the east of Crossbell, opposite the Erebonian Empire. It's no exaggeration to say that Crossbell's entire history revolves around the long-term struggle for power between Erebonia and Calvard. Now your question is this: what is the name of the primary manufacturer for Orbal and heavy weaponry for the Republic? It's the Vern Company, I believe. Oh, this one's easy, it's the Vern Company. Vern, baby, Vern! That's exactly right. Calvert's Verne Company and Erebonia's Rhineford Company are famous as the continent's two largest manufacturers of all-wheel weaponry. However, it's not fair to only discuss their weapons development. They're also responsible for making vehicles, appliances, and plenty of other nifty items. Phew, another question down. Leading for that one threw me off a little, so I'm glad I got it right. Looks like we've made it a little past the halfway point now. You are giving a valiant effort. Nice job, fearless leader of ours. If you keep this up, I'm sure you'll have no problems plowing through the rest of it. You're doing great, Lloyd. I'm thoroughly impressed. Come on, guys. I don't think I've really been that impressive. It's all pretty common knowledge so far. Well, regardless of how well you're doing, you've still got 5 questions left, buckaroo. I think you've had enough time to warm up, so it's time I up the ante. I hope you're ready. Shall we begin? It's time for the 6th question. A catastrophic event known as the Great Collapse befell our continent a long time ago. This disaster resulted in the complete loss of civilization and fractured people into different factions that waged war on one another for many centuries to follow. This period, now known as the Dark Ages, was eventually ended by one such faction that rose triumphant. They organized themselves to bring about order and justice to Zemeria, allowing for the rebuilding of society to begin. You probably know who I'm talking about, right? That's the Septium Church. It was the Septium Church, wasn't it? It sure was. Good job paying attention in Sunday school. Around year 500 of the Septium calendar, the Septium Church emerged to spread the teachings of the sky goddess Adios. Their intent was to provide aid to those in need. The church's influence grew powerful enough to establish themselves across Sumeria, so the nobles and knights who ruled during the Dark Ages could no longer ignore them. The effects of Adios and her teachings can still be felt all across the continent to this day, as they are deeply rooted in our society. Okay, good work on that one, Lloyd. Anyway, on to lucky number 7. The headquarters of the Septium Church is located in a city-state known as the Holy City of Arteria. The Holy City of Arteria is made up of various admin organizations that handle specific tasks, giving it a state-like structure. Among those organizations is one that handles the church's ceremony and rituals. Do you happen to know which organization I'm referring to? That should be Congregation for Divine Worship. Is it the Congregation for Divine Worship? Bingo! Good job! That was one tough cookie. Most priests found within chapels and cathedrals across the continent are part of this branch of the church. There's actually a cathedral located outside of the northern exit of the city that I offered the occasional prayer at. The archbishop in charge there is also from the Congregation for Divine Worship. Phew, that was really tough. Can you feel the burn? We're almost there. On to the 8th question. As we all know, the Bracer Guild has branches all across the continent, but what I really want to know is just where in Zemeria is its main headquarters located? Lemon State, I think? That's where the training grounds are, right? It's a Lemon State, obviously. You're the man, because right you are. Our headquarters can be found in Lemon State, alongside our biggest investors, the Epstein Foundation. In the event of a serious conflict, HQ can issue a direct order for all bracers to mobilize. Huh, I see. Time for the 9th question. You ever heard of that infamous thief that lives in Erebonia? He's a bit of a strange one. He steals precious works of art and then sends out calling cards with riddles on how to retrieve them. Also, his identity is hidden behind a mask. Apparently people laud him as some kind of hero. Sounds a bit silly if you ask me though. Anyway, I got a little off track there. Do you know what name this bad boy likes to go by? This guy's got himself so infamous, he's actually on the Bracer exam now. Phantom Thief B. I've actually heard of him before. Wasn't his name Phantom Thief B? Unbelievable! You got it right! It looks like you've done your foreign affairs homework. His infamy transcends the confines of Erebonia, as people across the continent have heard of his misdeeds. Nothing is safe from his grasp either. He's stolen anything ranging from rare paintings in museums to a whole friggin' tank. Rumour has it that he was recently running amok in LaBelle. Who knows? Maybe you'll run into him sooner than you think. Yeah, I've definitely heard rumours. I'd like to avoid him if possible, though. It's time for the 10th and final question. Ereboni and Calvert have been at each other's throats over the rightful ownership of Crossbell State for a while now. They've waged war against each other time and time again, causing grief and bloodshed for many innocent civilians. The situation became so severe that it was brought to the attention of Labelle's Queen Alicia. She proposed a treaty to end the conflict between the two nations. The treaty was signed 2 years ago by 3 nations, Labelle, Erebonia, and Calvard. If you're truly cross-Bellum, then the answer to this question should be a no-brainer, right? The Non-Aggression Pact. You're referring to the Non-Aggression Pact. A non-aggressive it was. That one should have been a gimme. The treaty was drafted with the intention of diffusing conflicts between any of the 3 nations via diplomacy as opposed to war. Prior to the signing of the treaty, tensions were at an all-time high in Crossbell states. I'll spare you most of the details, but both nations' armoured divisions thought it appropriate to hold simultaneous military exercises at our borders. One single misstep could have had catastrophic consequences. I'm sure it would have triggered a full-scale war between the two of them. And so Queen Alicia proposed this treaty as a means of preventing that from happening. We should all be extremely grateful to Labelle. They really saved our behinds. No way was I going to get that one wrong. Ah, it's finally over. I was having so much fun. Good job getting through that. Oh, thank Adios, it's finally over. Why don't we take a look at your score there? Good. Wowza, a perfect score. Your knowledge is in line with our junior braces at least. Looks like you've got some potential in you after all. Oh, well, that's a relief to know. Thank you very much. But wow, I didn't think he'd compliment me like that. Dude, I was on the edge of my seat the whole way through. I'm glad I can finally take a breather. I'm surprised Lloyd managed to answer questions outside of his area of expertise too. I think I'll ask him to assist me with filling in missing information for the database. Ah, you guys are embarrassing me. Anyway, I have a little reward for you for getting all of those questions right. Oh wow, are you sure we can have this? Yep, I don't think you stood a snowball's chance in Gehenna of doing so well, so think of this as my apology for underestimating you. It's all yours now, sweetie. Take it. Well, if you say so. Thanks a lot. This concludes our little quiz. Now that's done, you guys better bust your humps and work hard so us braces can catch a breather every once in a while. Yes, sir. We'll do everything we can. It's a nice little secret support quest that we were able to do. What do we want to get rid of? Treasure chest, probably. Raise our speed a little bit, and that should give us some time arts. Accelerates time. It's the only thing we have. For now. Good job with the test, you guys. I think I've got a decent idea of your competency from that. From an examination that simple. It's precisely because of its simplicity, little girl. Well, keep at it, you guys. It'd be nice if you eventually grew into the kind of team who will, at least, be good enough to not get in our way. Oh, we will, don't you worry about that. Oh, I think I know you guys. Ah, you're so cute. I beg your pardon, are you referring to me? Well, obviously. That refined and mature aura, contrasted with those large, childlike eyes and your adorably delicate features. It's all too cute, I can't take it. Please, can I take her home, Lynn? Pretty please. Aeolia, you do realise that whenever you flip out at seeing a cute kid, it sends them running, right? We just got back from a job, so I think you should dial it back a bit, okay? Hey, forget about her. You can take me home any day of the week, baby. No way in hell. Damn, that was so fast I think I got whiplash. It was certainly unexpected to see the contrast between your graceful appearance and, colourful personality. Are you two affiliated with the guild? Indeed, and might you all be with the special support section? So you've heard of us? Yeah, Michelle gave us the heads up already. Can't say you gave a good first impression. It's pretty pathetic to have to get saved by Arios on your first mission. Guess we still can't rely on the police quite yet. You rookies have a long road ahead of you. Well, whatever. Just keep on doing a good-for-nothing job, you good-for-nothings. They're awfully rude, aren't they? Well, we'll keep that in mind. Well, I just got back from a job, so I suppose I'll leave it at that for now. Don't you worry, Tio. I'll be back for more hugs next time, okay? Status confirmed. She is a formidable enemy. Well, maybe I've said too much. Anyway, you guys probably have some work you gotta go do, yeah? Better go put your nose to the grindstone then. You're so mean. Alrighty, who else have I got to talk to? I have way too much free time on my hands. I don't like being told what to do by adults, but it's pretty boring just sitting by yourself with nothing to do. A journalist lady with the Crossbow Times came through these parts a minute ago. She's a real hard-working lass. I see her around here fairly often, actually. La 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 la. That red building is the Boiso Guild. The Boises are super nice and say hi to me all the time. Okay, I already read that. Will Azzy be okay? He isn't hurt, right? I just received notice from St. Ursula that Azel has been hospitalized. The injury isn't life-threatening, but it still seemed pretty serious. What the heck did that boy do? That his mom or wife, girlfriend? My daughter works as an operator down at the police department. I'm unfortunately a bit ignorant when it comes to those fancy newfangled positions. No matter how many times she tries to tell me about her work, it flies over my head. Huh? Doesn't that sound like someone we know? I get the impression that this is Fran's mother. My job is to monitor the movements of the stock market in Crossbell. See, information on neighbouring countries flows through Crossbell's economy and market. Staying on top of all that intel is absolutely crucial for a brokerage firm to survive. Alrighty, and looking at our time, I think that's where we're going to call this episode for today. Thank you so much, my lovely Trails fans, for your continued support in this channel and for enjoying these videos as I enjoy playing the game. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell notification icon so you know when the next episode is coming out. This is the end of my pre-recorded episode, so hopefully the next episode is coming out very soon, unless I've had to take an extra week off for recovery. But I will be getting back onto recording these videos as soon as I can, and I really appreciate you sticking with me while I have to take a little time off making these awesome videos for you guys. But if you want to see some X4 Foundations, if you haven't been watching that channel already, you can head on over to Captain Shanra, which is linked on the screen right now, and feel free to leave a comment on the video, and I will see you all on the next one. Bye bye for now.